somebody take my place, I will join you later.
Okay, sir.
All right, we'll go straight to, if he's not available, we'll go straight to Peter Akudaye. I think this is his turn after Mr. Ike.
We lost Peter Akudaye. We lost him. You need to look at screen sometimes, lefties.
Oh, he's there. I saw him before. Maybe my system
he
is
just
slow.
left now. He
just left now. He just left now.
Okay.
I saw him before calling him.
The next person
anyway,
is
after Peter Akudaye, Chuks.
Good evening to you, Chuks. Please talk to us, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Niger Watch. Good evening, Mr. Leftist. Good evening, fellow panelists. And of course, our viewers and those in the comment section. Yeah, I'm going to start with Soludo or Anambra State, removing Peter Obi's banners and billboards. Yeah, it's not a surprise anymore that Soludo has an ambition, of which he's seeing that ambition, tearing down minute by minute, so he's got to fight, but the only reason why now is what I can say, Anambra State has shown that Obi is their son, and our usual proverb that says if you have to be good, it has to start from home. So Anambra has shown that they have accepted him, whether with billboard or no billboard. I think Anambra State is over for whoever he thinks. For him, I don't have much to say about him because there's no, I can't tell anybody now the reason why Soludo should be on Peter Gregory Obi's way. That's not me myself. I know Mr. Elvis will be waiting for somebody to give him the reason. Unfortunately, I myself, I don't have the reason. The only thing I know is whether with billboard or no billboard, Peter Obi has taken Anambra, and there's no. I said it here again. Atiku and Tinubu cannot get more than 10% in the whole Southeast. As long as people come out to vote, they will not get up to 10%. So that one, he's just, blowing hot air. Yeah, coming to the video you played, about our principal, 11 years ago, you see, this is something that is missing in Nigerian politics. No roadmap. Many of these political parties, they write good English, telling you what they believe on. We've seen APC in 2014-15. We see how beautiful they put everything down on paper. But there's no single human being there that believed on whatever they put down on that paper. We can see now today. Started again. Putting all the juicy and giving a student milk and butter and honey every morning. But when the time comes, what do we see? Cries all over the place, hunger. If you watch that video, he's talking about local government, meaning common man. This poverty, he said he wants to reduce. It didn't start because he wants to be a president today. That's what he's crying. And you can see the roadmap. He's been working through it. Now is the right time. That's why he's there. Like we used to say at the beginning of this whole thing, Peter Obi himself didn't know what hit him. He was preparing, but it come to him as fast as lightning. Left with him, he might be still be preparing the next election. But because it's the appointed time, he rose up to the occasion. That's why everybody is behind him. Look at all these people. None of them have long-term plan. That's why people will come here to claim that we should give APC credit for infrastructure. Infrastructure without light? How can, I mean, if you build a modern train that uses light, how can you power it? Who is talking about this? What infrastructure? You build bridge because the old one is getting weak. You call that an infrastructure? I think sometimes we rather than us demanding quality, we are just being contented. That is why they can put street light and come and commission it. Spend money more than the amount they use in putting that street light on commissioning. It is because we are not demanding. If we demand standard, you cannot come out and tell us that you are building roads or you're gonna build road. That's why you wanna be in government. That is absolute nonsense. The earlier we know this, the better for us. He has made it clear where he's going. And I'm sure he's already there. Just the PVCs. Let us go and get the PVCs. On that day, we will vote. Vote out all these people. Listen to the voices of reasoning. Look at what Obasanjo said. If you have made up your mind, and that question that pastor asked, and you put your hand down, go and change it. There is still time. Go and change it. There's nothing wrong in making mistake, but the ability to correct it immediately. Don't wait for tomorrow. Do it now. It is not by accident you are in that place, or you listen to that particular video, that pastor. When he asks us to say amen, are you looking at your screen? What are you doing? Type it. If you can't type it, do the action. Change that to your mind. Let us go and get our PVCs and be ready to vote. It's about 42 days. It's not far anymore. I submit here. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Chooks. Oh, that was very brief. In fact, this is good. It was very, very brief. We'll just go straight to Brother Nice. Brother Nice, good evening. Thank you for joining us today. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Brother Nice, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Brother Nice, we can
I'm
hear
fine,
you.
Mr. Lefty. All right, thank you, Mr. Lefty. I'm fine, and I hope you are okay too.
Yes, we
Mr.
are
Niger
very.
Wash, agreed.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you to greetings to all my panelists. Happy Sunday to you all. To those on the comment section. Yeah. Please pardon me. I would divert a bit, and I will come back to the main subject. And let me start from Soludo issue. You know, they said, "Who no man, I the key man." I can't understand how someone from Southeast will now become a problem of the someone from Southeast. You know, this issue, we have talked about it before in this place. This Soludo has become a problem to Mr. Peter Obi, you know. So I don't understand the reason why that man is doing such thing, you know, and the kind of politics they play in Nigeria is not a democratic system, because you can't tell me if it's a democratic politics, you can't tell me that somebody that is not from your party or opposition cannot post his a picture or is this thing in any big board in your state. You know, they did the same thing in Edo State. They did this in Lagos State, many other states as well, because the person is an opposition. So this is the reason why I'm always talking about black man. Black men, we have problem. You know, this kind of, they place the same politics in Western world. You can't see this kind of rubbish. You understand? It's not possible. But in Africa, that is where you see this kind of mentality. You know, well, we see we are practicing democracy. Tell me now, where is democracy here now? Tell me, where somebody that is opposition cannot post his picture on a big board in your state because that person is not from the same party with you or is an opposition to you. This is what we are saying, and now we are here. We are talking about this one now. I saw a video that Mr. Naija was your post on this YouTube. A woman, she is in a den of these kidnappers. We don't even talk about that. How are we going to rescue that woman? A lot of them are facing this issue. Kidnapper is asking 100 million. How are we going to get that kind of money? How? I don't even know who they are even addressing. If it's Nigerian, so they are addressing the Nigerian government. I don't know. We need to find a solution to go to that woman's rescue. You know, this is the Nigeria we have today. This is Nigeria that Buhari gave to us. Buhari and his administration, this is Nigeria they gave to us. In Nigeria, where people don't have peace anymore. People are in the kidnappers den, ritualists den, and Boko Haram's den. That is Nigeria the APC came to give to us. You understand? Where that one is there now, we are not even talking about that one. We are even talking about next election. It's not person that is alive that will vote in the elections day. The life of the people in Nigeria is at stake. We are talking about election. If it's a society, we just see all those things that the way Nigerians feel now, we just take everything that is not normal. We will see people facing this kind of situation. Nobody talked about. Everybody just turn a blind eye to it. It's just like a normal thing in our society now. People are in kidnappers den. Nobody's talking about it. You know, we are talking about next election. We don't even know how that woman is faring right now. For real, I don't want to talk about next election. I just came to talk about that situation that I saw. I saw that since I saw that woman's situation, I'm worried. Thank you, Mr. Lefties.
Thank you, Brother Nice. Brother Nice. If you don't talk about next election, that woman's situation may not be that woman, maybe you or me or somebody close to us. Because what is happening now, the insecurity that's happening now is boiled down, can be traced to failure in leadership, failure of government protecting its people. The basic duty of government has been failed. So that is why we must, first of all, treat the problem from the root. If you start looking at the problem and you are leaving the root, you are cutting it from the top, it will continue to germinate. Yes, we all feel for the woman. Everybody will feel for the woman. But the election is the key to stop further happenings of such to other people. If we have a good leader, these things will reduce, but stop drastically. The Western world, you and other people are today, experience more worse than this before. But because they had leader that put citizen first and do what is right today, a lot of things cannot happen. Again, lot cannot just happen without being without the people not being caught. It's not possible. So that's why we must talk of how to stop this, and the only way to stop this is by making sure we talk about this election and making sure the right candidate gets there. That's what I would say. That let's go to Charles. Mr. Charles, please talk to us.
Good morning, Mr. Niger Watch.
Good morning.
Good morning from here, from where I am now. I don't know. I don't know the time in Nigeria now. And good morning from here to all the panelists and the viewers. You know, for a long time now, I've been following, but I've not been speaking because each time I look at what is happening in Nigeria, I became short of words and I shed tears. You know, each time I ask myself, does we Nigerians, we like the condition we are today? Don't we want change? Is our situation better? Because each time I look at people that are supporting all these candidates that have brought us to where we are, I shed tears. Concerning what Soludo is doing, I know all that he is doing today, one day he will suffer it. He can do everything to make sure that he tarnishes the image of P2B or bring him down, but I know he is a failure. He has failed because I know the whole Southeast, no matter how much these witches and wizards that call themselves governors, political leaders, and so many of them, no matter how they try, no presidential candidate will get up to 10% of vote in the Southeast. That one is sure. That one is very, very sure. It's not because P2B is an evil man that the Southeast will vote him. No. But because Southeast have seen future, not only future of Southeast, but future of Nigerians. Nigerians that are suffering, Nigerians that are living in IDPs in their own land, Nigerians that do not know where the next meal is coming, Nigerians that are living in fear on daily basis, fear of being kidnapped, fear of being killed by headers and all manner of wickedness that are going on, fear of tomorrow, who knows what will happen. A bag of rice is 40,000 today. Hey, it can be 100,000 tomorrow. Fear of living in abject poverty. That as a civil servant, you are earning 30,000 naira. Why a loaf of bread is 8,000 plus. Calculate it for 30 days. Your salary cannot afford it. Not because P2B is an Igbo man or is from Southeast. No, that's not why Southeast we support him. Because none of these Southeastern politicians that will come out today, like P2B, and that Southeastern will support him. We support them. Name them. Is it Rochas? Is it Ojo Carlo? Is it even the same Charles Soludo? None of them. P2B has all it takes. He loves humanity. He feels our pain. We all see how he left his own. While others are celebrating Christmas, he celebrated his own Christmas in IDP. We all had what he has been doing in the whole world. How he visited the Haiti and all the. Not because he doesn't have the money to enjoy. He has all the money. Even if he lost this election today, he didn't lose anything. But I feel for the poor people in Nigeria. We the literate or those who supposed to, we shouldn't be afraid of what the Eastern leaders are doing, because they have lost it. They don't have, if they don't have the back of the Southeasterners. None of them, who will vote them? If not through manipulation, which of them that will win election in the Southeast? So we shouldn't bother about them. And about what they are doing against this man, we all know. Imagine those who has been benefiting from subsidy, that we all know that is a scam. Will they allow him to succeed, to remove it? They won't. They will fight. They will put a fight. They will come up with all manner of wickedness to make sure that they bring him down. We all know. He mentioned how Nigeria Port Authority, how they have office in UK. How can a Nigerian Port Authority have an office in UK, where they are spending our billions every day? Those who are in the offices, they eat our Nigerian money. They go there, they spend it without anyone questioning them. So when you hear Peter Obi revealing all these things to Nigerians, do you think they will be happy to see him coming to power? They will put a fight to make sure that use all manner of their wickedness, their tools, to make sure that they bring him down. And who are they going to use to bring that? It is the same Southeastern leaders, because when these people come out to face him, they will think, or the people will say, oh, they are fighting him because he is this. But when the Southeastern leaders are the ones being used, people will say, oh, it is his people. So we shouldn't bother about all these things that they are doing. Even if Peter Obi, after 2023 election, he lost the election, I am happy that at least he has tried. I'll be happy that at least someone has put up a fight to this injustice, against this injustice that are going on in Nigeria today. So it is up to Nigerians to decide if they still love the injustice going on, or if they hate it, if they need a change, if they love what they are experiencing today. It's up to them. I've stopped crying for Nigerians. I've stopped feeling for them. It's up to them to sit down and do self-introspection. If what is going on today, they love it. I've told my people, I'll speak to those I know in Nigeria. I've tried to make sure that I did my best to make sure that they participate in this election, to make sure that there will be change. If the rest is in their hand. If they love it, if they love 20,000 naira they will get today, if they love one bag of rice, or even if they love even 1 million naira they will get today, if they will use it in place of 4 years, it's up to them. I've stopped crying. My duty is to keep on telling them. It's up to them to accept it, agree with me. If they don't want, that's for them. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Charles, for having the time to speak today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Irish Finest, you are asking of what woman? For the benefit of that, I think we need to replay this one for you to see what we're talking about.
Please send money, 100 million. If we can get 100 people to give us 1 million, we will get your money. If it means you're going to borrow in the bank, go and borrow.
Okay. To that home and
Thank you. For my sake, for the sake of your children. Please. Pray that God will help you.
This is not a matter of like this, ma. Tell her how to raise the money.
I say if we can get 100 people to give us 1 million, the money will be correct. Or if you can just go to the bank and borrow the remaining one, add to it. Please, you have friends that can put their collateral down to just raise the money and bring it. So that they have been nice to us. Since Friday, they have been nice to us, to tell you the truth. This.
And you have heard what your wife said. If you refuse to comply with us tomorrow, They are not going to come back. I mean, you have lose your family.
Mr. Leftist, this happened where?
My brother.
This one happened in Lagos. This one happened in Lagos, and we have another one again that happened. You know, they've killed that one. Another one that happened in. Please stay mute. The noise is coming from somewhere. Another one that happened. This one happened in. Hold on, let me quickly put it on the screen. This is another one that happened in Abuja. You know, they kidnapped her last week and asked a family member to pay 4 million naira for our release. They paid the money and they killed her today. You know, this one is gone. You know, so these are the informations right there. She's gone in local government. She's from Enugu State. Yes. You know, this is the late Sabina Itudo from Ete community in Igboeze, not local government, Enugu State. She came to the village for her father's burial last December, which was done successfully, and on the 4th January 2023, on our way going back to Abuja with her husband and 2 children, they were all kidnapped along Itobe in Kogi State. The kidnappers demanded for a ransom of 4 million naira, which was paid 6 days after. But Mrs. Sabina had died in their den 2 days after the kidnapped. So yes, she's gone. They have killed this one. And this one now that we just played is currently still with them because the video was released today. This one, the video was released today. They asked her to pay 100 million naira. Now, according to the way she's talking on this particular video, because the video were actually uploaded on Nigeria Watch, the way she's talking, it looks like she's not alone. Because if you listen to the kidnappers telling her husband that if you don't pay this money by tomorrow, you will not see them again. So for the kidnapper to use the word them, it means maybe she was kidnapped with her children or any siblings or whatever. But listen, guys, this is one of the things we talk about all the time. Whenever I'm talking about these things, I have headache. Whenever I'm talking about this, I feel goosebumps around my body. Whenever I'm talking about all these things, I feel pained. That's why you see I'm angered to see somebody come to this platform to try to justify any of these things. It makes me so mad. It makes me angry. Because if now your mama, your wife, now they cash like this, there is no way you will call into this show to justify the kidnapping. Only God knows this beautiful woman, and she will come out alive. Only God knows. She's there right now. And as I speak right now, apart from we, the youth that is talking about it, I've not seen any government that have addressed this. Not the Lagos state government, not any state government, not the federal government. To be honest, in a way they justify, they support all these people. No matter don't tire me, to be honest. But when you they watch, but not comment, because if you not comment, you'll be blocked on earth and in heaven. Because you cannot be happy celebrating when people are passing through these pains. And at this particular time, now breaking news, Big Brother just started in Nigeria today. My people, this have never happened before. The thing called Big Brother normally starts in June, July. They've started it today in Nigeria. As we are speaking right now, it just started. Do you know why? Because one of these presidential candidates is sponsoring Big Brother to disrupt and to confuse the youth. As we are speaking right now, it just started. Because we do our research before we bring things on air. Go to Instagram, go everywhere now. The youth, some of them are already running. They were interviewing some of them that is coming into the house just now. They are live right now. They are live. Listen, guys, it not go easy. It not go easy. We must fight in the last day. Like I promised, we are going to be here every single day till the day of election. I'm doing my part. I don't know about you that is watching me right now. I don't know what you are doing. Me, I'm doing my part. I'm using my platform to play my own part. And I believe you can do better than me by also doing your own outside our broadcast. Because we cannot afford to continue like this. Nigerians, we cannot afford to continue like this. Back to you, my brother, Leftist.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. It's
Mr.
very
Lefty.
unfortunate. Yes.
Mr. Lefty, sorry. Mr. Najawash, if they like, let them bring big mother, big father, or big grandfather. Nigeria youth already knows who they want to vote for. It's all, you are right. It's a distraction. If they like, let us start big mother tomorrow. Nothing will change our votes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I like that.
If they like, when they start big grandpapa, this distraction will not just work. The youth knows what they are doing.
What they want, yes.
At least big brother or whatever they want to show, it start at night. Election is not at night. You see, they are not sensible. They are not. Why you to still go and vote?
See how desperate these people are. You see how desperate they are.
Before I continue, let me quickly appreciate Osage Edosa for his super chat. Thank you very much.
God bless you.
Osage Edosa. Thank you very much. Yes, I will go straight to Mr. CM. I think he's the last person that just came now. Mr. CM, please talk to us.
Mr. CM, are you available? This one where you off your camera today. Now, if I say you're not near close to your computer.
If it's not available, let's go back to Ike. If Ike is ready.
Yes, Lefties, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay, sir. Good evening to you, sir.
Hey, good afternoon for everybody. Lefties and Elvis, God bless both of you for your sacrifices for a better Nigeria.
Thank you, sir.
And how is Kachi doing? She's okay now?
Yeah, she's fine, but she's not working with us anymore.
Okay.
Yes.
But it is well. The most important thing is that she's okay.
Yes, sir.
And my brother, thank you for what you're doing. You know, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you get to get angry when people say certain things. It's normal. We are human beings. We are not spirit. That's why it is blood and water that runs in our veins. So I don't dispute when you get angry when people say certain things. That is by the way. I just want to let all of us know, I've been saying it here, Peter Obi candidacy has gone beyond Eastern Nigeria. It has gone beyond people like Soludo and his cohorts. And in a normal political setting, there is no how every Igbo man is going to support Peter Obi just because it is Peter Obi or because he's an Igbo man. Politics is always a game of interest. And 80% of those interests is based on selfish interest. It's not based on the interests of the people. So they don't even care what happens to the same people that are claiming that they want to, serve or protect or help. In as much as what they want for themselves and their cronies, they are getting it, they don't care. They don't care about Nigerians. They don't care about us. They don't care about 133 million people that are under severe poverty in Nigeria today. They don't care. The insecurity we are talking about, they don't care. The lack of medical facilities we have in Nigeria, they don't care because they don't use any of those things. So let us not, bog ourselves down with Soludo and his political antics. I said it about 3 weeks ago, that the political career of Soludo is finished. Isina is the governor. But I want you to know, mark today, when it is time for a new election at the governorship of Anambra State, Labour Party is going to occupy the government house of Anambra State. His political career is finished. So everything he is doing is based on envy and jealousy. Remember, Peter Obi beat him before. It doesn't matter whatever the articles and the APC and PDP is promising Soludo. It has nothing to do with what the people of Nigeria want. A new Nigeria that is possible through Peter Obi and Tati Baba Ahmed. So I am not in any doubt about what the eastern part of Nigeria will do in this election. The evidence are there. As long as we know that election is free and fair, credible, we shouldn't bother ourselves, because the people of the East, as long as there is an election, in as much as they stop importing insecurity in the eastern Nigeria. I don't know if you see what happened in Imo State. If you see what happened in Imo State last night, again, the spokesman of CUPP, his house, his country home in the village was razed to the ground. Everything that is inside that house was razed to the ground last night. This is the handwork of Uzodimma, the governor of Imo State. So every sign of insecurity you hear from the East is an imported insecurity. In order to disabuse the minds of Nigerians to work against Peter Obi, telling you that there is insecurity, that the people of the eastern Nigeria doesn't want the election. All of us are living witness. From Warri to Asaba, to Abo, to Onitsha, to Oka, to Enugu, we saw what happened. It's not, we are not debating it. So I am one of those people who don't worry about people like Soludo, because you have to know that this man's political career, as long as Nigeria and the eastern part of Nigeria is concerned, is finished. He doesn't have any. How many people is he going to stop not to vote for Peter Obi? He remove his billboard. What does it matter? Peter Obi candidacy has gone beyond anybody. Peter Obi candidacy is the candidacy of the yearning people of Nigeria, the generality of Nigeria, from the east to the west, to the north, to the south, to the south side, to the middle belt, to everywhere, every nooks and corners of Nigeria. Peter Obi is representing Nigeria as a nation. So if one person decides to say, I don't want him, or he's not going to win, who cares? Who cares? After all, Obasanjo has stood against Bola Tinubu for a very long time, not only today. Padebayo and the rest of them. The leader of a PDP in Lagos State, Bode Thomas, Bode George, he has been against Tinubu from generation. He's a Yoruba man, he's from Lagos. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is the whole Yorubas are against Bola Tinubu. There are those who are supporting him. It's not everybody that is supporting Bola Tinubu. So let us see that perspective, that whenever an Igbo man says something, people will begin to interpret, why is it the Igbos are fighting against themselves? This is politics. It is politics. And we should try to understand that Peter Obi has a foundation. Peter Obi has an antecedent. Peter Obi has history working in his favor. There are evidences that is working from him, from his private life to public service to being the governor of Anambra State. There are so many evidences of what this young man represents. I was watching when Elvis was starting the program. He was talking about 11 years ago. This is to tell you that what this man is saying or doing is not just because now he wants to be president. This has been his antecedent from time immemorial. From his private person as Mr. Peter Obi to being a public servant and to being a chairman of board of directors of so many companies. This is what this man is. There is nothing to question about the credibility, the antecedent, and the reality of Mr. Peter Obi. So, I'm happy that this kind of videos are coming out. It doesn't matter how people want to distort the video. We know the facts. We know the truth. I'm happy that Mr. Lefty is remembered before Elvis continued about who initiated the second Niger bridge. It was Mr. Peter Obi. Remember the day that Jonathan went to lay the foundation. Remember that in present that Peter Obi countered the president. The people you are trying to build the Niger bridge are not here. You selected few people. This program is supposed to have done in an open place, in Onitsha market, where the people that are trying to build the bridge will be represented. Here you brought only politicians. who are here for their own selfish interest, who doesn't even know how they come about of the second Niger bridge. So today, APC government is claiming credit of those who started the Niger bridge. Listen, we know the history, we know the truth. But our appeal is Nigerians, those who still believe that stomach infrastructure is what they want. Those common Nigerians that are crying the way I am crying, the way you are crying, the way all of us are doing everything humanly possible to see a better Nigeria. When it was my turn, I told you I'm having a call with Nigeria. That's the country we find ourselves. Because anytime you receive a call in Nigeria, your mind, everything about you that day is going to be disorganized. Because there is never any good news. That is the kind of a country that we have. Today, that is Sunday, that I am supposed to be happy after service. After having my lunch with my lovely family, and I want to relax with Niger Watch. A call come from Nigeria. That's always the case. And that is what anybody will see. Prefer to collect 10,000 naira. Prefer to collect 50,000 naira. And suffer for another 4 or 8 years. I am not the person that is suffering. Because God knows that I will never suffer again in my life. Not even to suffer the way what Nigerians are suffering. But we want a Nigeria where our family, our friends, Nigerian in general, can be proud to say, I am a Nigerian. We want a country where I can fly to Nigeria anytime I want. I want a Nigeria where my kids can decide to fly to Nigeria without their dad or their mother trying to follow them. I want a Nigeria whereby I want to fly with my family. I don't need to get the Dutch embassy, the Royal Dutch Embassy involved, telling them that I am coming to Nigeria with my family. For them to provide protection for my kids. For them to know that my children are in Nigeria. This is not a country I want to live. I want a country where any day you decide you want to go to Nigeria, you just take your passport and you buy your ticket, you fly home. When the immigration officer at the airport, when the police, everybody at the airport will be working according to the rules and regulations of their works. Where Nigerians cannot be intimidated. Where you are afraid to come with money to spend in the economy of Nigeria. Because at the immigration office, they want to steal the whole money. In as much as you have a different passport. Even though you're Nigerian, you're coming with a different nationality passport. You are a victim of, you are a target. Where a Nigerian will be naked in public, all in search of drug, all in search of whatever, without any courtesy, without any respect. There are so many things that are preventing people to go back to Nigeria. It's not just the insecurity, but it is about the lawlessness of Nigeria, the lawlessness of law officers in Nigeria, from the police that is on the road, to the police that are in the immigration, to the people that work at the airport. Even a cleaner at the airport is a security man, is an agent that they plan to get money from people by force. This is the kind of country we want to change. This institution of criminality, this institution of lawlessness everywhere. This is what Peter Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed represent. And someone is sitting collecting 50,000 naira, selling your PVC, selling the future of your children. I am begging Nigerians, enough is enough. That prayer of a pastor in the pulpit, I don't know whether it has been played in Niger Watch, because for a long time I don't know if it has been played here. You saw what happened in that church. How many people did you say amen? How many people did you see raise their hands? Because this is Nigeria. Let the man that you said you want to vote, may your children look like them. May your children take their character. Everything that concerns that man that you want to vote for, may your children represent that. I don't think this is the highest campaign message that I've had since the beginning of this campaign. This is the country we have found ourselves, Mr. Lefties. And I am begging Nigerians, those people that are still thinking that by selling your vote, by selling your PVC, your life is better for you. We're talking about the women that are kidnapped. This one we're talking about now is because the one we know. What of the ones we don't know? Because this is the thing that is happening every day. Where will those family of those women get 100 million? The one that asked for 4 million, the family was able to raise 4 million. Still, they killed the woman. Now tell me, where are we going? Which country do we call Nigeria? So I am appealing to every Nigerian. Please go and collect your PVC. I want to thank the people of Edo State because I saw what they were doing when some of them went to collect their PVC, even in Warri. I see that people who are ready to defend their fundamental human rights. And I pray that this is the same thing that is obtainable in every state in Nigeria. So that INEC will know that if they play with this election, if they want to play with the minds of Nigeria, if they think that they're going to joke with this election, they better think twice. They better think twice. Because Nigerians themselves, Nigerian youth have decided that this is the time they want to take back their country. And they want to do that through P2B and Baba Ahmed. So Soludo of his type in Igbo land, these people doesn't count. They let Sam Mbakwe today. If Sam Mbakwe is alive today, these are the men who speaks and the Igbo men who listen. It's not these words. It's not all these political harlots. It's not all these political baboons that you have in the East who claim to be kings and queens in Eastern Nigeria because they stole Nigerian money and use it to buy their names. But how many people could they buy? The people have been awakened. The consciousness of Nigerians has been working by P2B. Look at that interview and go through the history. You see that God, this man, was having an ambition for a very long time. But everything has to go through the normal process. Everything has time. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 says that there is time for everything. And this is the time. So this is why that the movement that is going on in Nigeria is bigger than P2B himself. And he knows that very, very well, that this movement is bigger than him. So my brothers and sisters, those who still have family in Nigeria, never get tired. Never stop talking to your family. Never stop talking to your friends. Always do what you can do. As I said, it was the call that from Nigeria that came that disorganized my mind, you know. But thank God I'm back. My mindset has come back because, you know, I made a decision. I decided what I'm going to do. So please, I am begging all of us. If you have family and your friends, do whatever you can do. Continue to encourage them. Continue to remind them and let them know that this is the last chance Nigerians have. This is the golden opportunity that God has given this country. It's about 42 days to go to the election. There is no more time. So whatever the people like Soludo and his groups are doing, P2B has gone beyond the politics of the Southeast. He is a national figure right now in Nigeria. And right now, all over the world, P2B named him Spell. Yesterday, we went to workers' meeting. My senior pastor was asking me, he said he was listening to BBC. They were talking about a Nigerian presidential candidate they call P2B. Do I know the man? I said, that is the man we are fighting for, my pastor. This is the man that you have find me engaged in Nigerian politics. It's okay. Is it this man that every time you tell me you people have a platform, Nigerians that live outside, they try to contribute money to see if we can have it. But I say that this is the man we are following. You understand? This is the man from the island where I live, my senior pastor. So you can understand the remotest island, one of the most beautiful and smallest island on the planet Earth, that somebody here can be able to know that they had a name called Mr. Peter Obi, that is the popular presidential candidate in Nigeria today, and a lot of young youths and women are supporting the man. I said, that's the candidate, pastor, that I've been, all of us who are living outside are supporting.
Stop.
So please, this is beyond, P2B candidacy has gone beyond the borders. Let me end with this. You know, most of Nigerians didn't know the power of the coming out publicly of Obasanjo to endorse P2B. The ripple effect of what Obasanjo said, what is going on today around the world about P2B, was the endorsement of Obasanjo. So anybody who is telling you, no matter whatever Obasanjo has done, Obasanjo is one of the prominent, respected leaders in the world. His voice in the world is honored by nations of the world. The crisis you are seeing in PDP and PV and whatever they call it right now, that endorsement of Obasanjo is causing a ripple effect. I am telling you. So my brothers and sisters, don't give up. Thank you, Brother Lefties. Thank you, Brother Elvis, and all the panelists. Let us keep the fire burning. It is not over until it is over. Remember, on the first time I joined this platform, I said that the fight has just begun. It's going to get hotter. It's going to get more tough. And we are entering that stage. So fear you not. For if the Lord is with you, no one is going to be against you. God bless you, and I yield for somebody else.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Ike.
Thank you, Mr. Ike. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you, sir. Thanks for your wonderful, passionate submission. All right. We have Martina Obasuyi with us on the phone. She said she has some details about the woman that were kidnapped. So let her talk to us. Good evening to you, madam. Please talk to us.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Thank
good
you.
evening, Mr. Left. Good evening, Mr. Najawash and everyone. It's just about the video, the last one that you shared.
Yeah.
She's my law, the husband, my sister's husband, eldest sister. She was actually kidnapped in Benin.
In Benin, which one? The one that was talking on the video or the one that they killed?
No, the one that was talking on the video.
Oh my God. Okay. Is she still with them now?
No, she's been released.
Oh,
they requested for 100 million naira, but everybody, we were able to get 5 million. Yeah, exactly. This one that is on the screen now. We're able to get 5 million before they now released them. She was released on Tuesday with her 2 children.
Oh, wonderful. Thank God. I thought about it that she was with children. Wow.
Yeah, with her 2 daughters. They just came to kidnap her from the house.
In Edo State.
In Benin, yeah, in Benin there.
I thought it was Lagos. So
No, wow. Not in Lagos then.
Is the woman Benin?
She's Edo. I'm Benin now. She's Edo.
No, you say she's your in-law. So I don't know if you married to.
No, she's Benin. My sister's husband. Their house is in Upper Lawani.
Okay.
Sorry, Medical Stores Road.
Oh, thank God. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No, it cost us 5 million though.
Only 5 million, from 100 million to 5 million. That's wonderful. Yes.
It is well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. God bless you, madam. All right, bye. Yeah. Wow. All right. As for this woman, she have been released, and you see now showcasing videos like this on air. You know, you don't know, you might see somebody that know them, like our own Najawash family, Martina Obasuyi just said. You know, so she had been released. She was actually kidnapped in Benin, you know, in Edo State. Wow. Okay. I would like us to move on now to Mr. CM. Leftist is Mr. CM now, right?
Yes, yes, Mr. CM.
Okay, Mr. CM, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us. Unmute yourself, for Mr. CM.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Am I all right?
Yes.
Hello.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Good evening, Okay, yeah, thank you. Good evening, everybody, and then once again, good evening to all viewers and even those on the chat section, whatever it is. I wish everybody well. I think I saw the headline that a P2B's billboard in Anambra State or so was being put by Soludo.
Yes.
Actually, I've tried to. There's a chap, but he hasn't replied. Probably switched off the phone. I wanted to confirm it this night because some of these things, I doubt if P2B might not. Labour Party won't pay whatever it is. I know. State government use it to make money during election period. Say you have to pay to put your billboard or this, and there's a signage company. So I feel that whatever it is, Labour Party with P2B, whatever amount is meant for, they must have paid it, but some people must be causing mischief. So I had wanted to confirm it myself and ask somebody, but the person didn't get back to me. But be that as it may, to me, only that is to fulfill all righteousness. Whether P2B put billboard or no billboard, his vote is assured. The only thing they can do to prostrate him is that on the ballot paper, there's no Labour Party. One can then say they can't help it. People don't need billboard to see P2B. I mean, to know of P2B. He was at Onisha. Look at the crowd. He was in Asaba, crossed over, then Enugu, the same thing. So people know, and that is the talk of the town. Moreover, the suffering, the level of suffering is what people are looking for solution. Who will bail us out? And P2B is saying he will do it, and they've agreed. So whether they pull down, if it's true they pulled it down or they didn't pay, I mean he paid and they want to frustrate him, which I know is their plan, because the end it will even make it. All it takes is for Andy Kenneth Okonkwo to come on Channels TV or wherever, and then release one of his normal lecture, and then educate the people, and then silence the PDP and APC, and people will we see reasons with him. So as much as I know, as far as I'm concerned, pulling down P2B's billboard, or even telling him not to even put billboard, it won't do anything. It will be counterproductive. P2B is the only candidate everybody knows. And I keep saying this here, and I will have to repeat it. There are 4 people, 1 living, 3 dead, that an average Igbo man will stand up for, even without paying shishi. The only person living is P2B, no other person. Even if all these state governors, let them call a rally for anything, some people won't come out. But because it's P2B, people will come out. The 3 others, I've said it, Sam Bakwe, Emoyo Okpara, and Ojukwu. These are the people. So when you see an average politician in Anambra or in the Southeast being jealous, it's because they are yet to graduate to that. So the people do not see them. Ojukwu cannot pay people money to visit him or to talk to, or for him to talk to them. Emoyo Okpara, when he was alive, the same thing. Sam Bakwe, the same thing. So P2B is the next in line. So that is why they are not happy. All these politicians you see running around, people will be saying politicians, Chimaro Kennaman, if not that Ike Kweremadi is somewhere in the cooler now in the UK. But I've been seeing him, hey, people, then they pay all these newspapers, they will be carrying headline. Kweremadi said this over our dead body. We didn't consult. They making the thieves. These are all those people you see, then these are the thieves you see in the Southeast. Tomorrow, Jules Okalo will say something, people will take him serious. Rochas Okorocha, Chimaro Kennamani, see all of them moving around. These are the thieves, Dave Umahi. P2B is not like them. So that is what pains them. And when P2B goes in, like he said, this oil subsidy they are talking about, because he knows where they are making money. That's why when Peter Obi is coming, people think that he's going to the only people that we lose are most of these Igbo political thieves. These are we lose because Peter Obi being there now, we now look into, he knows what he's going to, and that's why they are against him. When people see all these things, some of us we are not taking our back. I know what Peter Obi represents. An average Southeasterner, somebody in the Southeast knows that Peter Obi is the man. Whether you remove his billboard, though, you go and burn down his house. So the only thing is that with the Labour Party logo be on the ballot on 25th, everything is, that's what somebody told me 2 days yesterday. He said that she said we shouldn't, they themselves, they know what they're doing. He said only they're praying is that will Labour Party logo be on the ballot that day? I say, yeah. He said, case closed now. What are they looking for? Peter Obi is not going to, they're not even expecting money from him because of his exemplary behavior. People are grabbing land in Ogun State the way they grab land. They go and see what Dave Omar is doing in Ebony. Hope or them all the nonsense they are doing. Peter Obi is not interested in accumulating wealth, stealing from the people. He wouldn't do it. They are all doing the same. So that's why they hate him. That's why the average Southeasterner don't want to hear about Peter Obi, because he is going to expose them. When he goes in, you will see what will happen. All these people will take leave, and people will then tell you, if Peter Obi could win without giving shishi, I'm coming out, I want to contest, and I won't give shishi, and then people will evaluate you and then vote you on your own merit. So that is the reason why all these attacks are coming, and as the closer to the election time, the more intensified the attack is in different ways. Or that, I mean, we're expecting it, but as far as I'm trying to reassure people, nobody should lose sleep. Nothing will happen to the vote. Rather, they are even giving him attention. This is a man that Nigerians have adopted from east, west, north, south. I think somebody said it here. Nigerians have adopted him. So I don't see it as anything. Whatever Soludo is doing, or the governors, they do meeting, nobody cares about them. People can still come and look at them, but in the end, you can't change. As long as P2B is available, I don't think that man has even an enemy among the grassroots. I doubt it. The way people follow him up and down and then talk about him, because his record is in the open. He only has a particular one house in Nigeria, number 1 Niger Street, GRA Onisha. He built in the 80s before he even dreamed of becoming governor. That's all. No other place. In village of Aglo, he hasn't got any house of his own. He said the mom, a businesswoman, built 2-story building, 6 flats. The boys used it one. That's where he has his no other building, nothing. And you see the man moving around, a billionaire like that, because he's interested in helping the poor people. So that's why they hate him. He doesn't use expensive car, nothing. Very simple and very honest. So why wouldn't all these wicked, sadistic, satanic politicians hate him? Because they know when he goes there, he's going to expose them. You can't sign a deal with Peter Obi how to shortchange the people. He won't do that. A politician that they've approved money for, you go and spend this 480 million naira to do what they want to do. Peter said no, it's too much. He has to go and use direct labor and bring the cost down to 89 million. Which politician can do that? Which politician, when they've approved money, go and eat, just go and spend it? He said no, it's too much. He used direct labor, going to buy rod from the market, going to bring a local carpenter, do it to save money. Buying Peugeot, I think it's 605 from Pan, brand new, to every school principal. Take. All I want is for you to make sure that education, you upgrade your system, become more committed. I want our position in the WAEC league table to change. Which principal in Nigeria will you go and give a government will give them cars that they won't change? He knows what he did. These are money P2B should have used to go to Dubai, like Ekweremadu, who has 9 houses in Dubai. P2B should have used the money to go to Dubai, buy houses, and be lavishing money. But he said no. Rather, he was using the money to help to build schools, open up opportunities, healthcare institutions, everything, doing it, industries. The so-called, what is it called? Sab Miller Brewery, When people make noise, tell them P2B when they are invested Anambra money on the ground that 40% of the workforce must come from Anambra State, at least 40. What more do you want? Is that a wise way of spending? Is that not a wise way? So when you see, that's why the enmity people are bringing or trying to, cast aspersion on the man is all won't stick, because in the end, the people are aware of what they want. Nobody can tarnish the image or tarnish the name or spoil the name of P2B. It's impossible. As long as, because Nigerians have now looked at the man inside out since last year, May, June. They've been hearing about him, looking at him inside out. Up to today, nothing. You can't hold him to anything. So this is the man they want, and he's telling them exactly what he's gonna do. So that's why all this enmity is coming up. All this crooked and wicked, thieving politicians that are that had held the southeast hostage. They are against P2B. They are the people sponsoring all these things. It might be that Soludo is not aware of, or Soludo will not give this type of order. Go and put that. Some APC members will just go and do it and then blame it on the governor or say he didn't do anything. It might be because many people are against him. So not because many politicians are against him, not because he's bad, but because he's going to open the people's eyes. He has told them that, look, they are stealing your money. If I go there, we stop all this stealing. All the allocation coming, whatever it is, you allocate to states. Some people in Abuja will hijack it. If you award contract to tar road or federal establishment or this, they just do it the way whatever they like and keep banking the money, sending their kids abroad. So P2B is not like that. Moreover, he feels contented whatever he's doing. So you can now imagine his ascendancy, the way people appreciate him everywhere he goes, even former head of state talking about him. Nobody can say P2B did this while in office. No, even when he has handed over, still out of office, nobody point anything to P2B is responsible for this. So what do? You go and destroy Billboard. Why? Labour Party is not stupid as to go and direct Billboard without paying for it. They know it. They will do. P2B will even tell them, no, don't do it in my name. But because such bad news or very stupid news, will be carried by Nigeria gutter media. They say, hey, P2B does this. It doesn't mean anything. Even if left for me, say if P2B want to put Billboard, let him go to the north and we put it. Forget about the southeast, because we put no Billboard or no Billboard. You are in the mind of the people. That day they will go and vote you in. So as simple as that. We've never had any candidate as good as this man, on whom people can say, look, even without giving me a call, I wake up, P2B is coming here, that I will go and vote for him because of his record and his personality, his character, and what he's able of doing and what he has done in the past. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not even losing sleep. Maybe it's there's a harm. Maybe there's an attempt on his life. That is when I will lose sleep. Otherwise, all this nonsense they are doing is neither he is nor there. By the time after this 25th May next month's election, people will now know exactly that there's a reason why God brought P2B into this world for a purpose. And the issue of Jonathan helps P2B, of course, Jonathan knows P2B as governor was member of Jonathan's economic team. He invited him based on merit and recognition. Jonathan knows it. Jonathan was somebody like P2B also, who has the mind, who is not interested in stealing money, maybe carrying this. I don't think Jonathan even has oil well, despite being a former president. So P2B is like that. He's not interested. So that's why Jonathan has seen him that this is a man who has the interest of the masses at heart, only that he hasn't gotten the opportunity to be at the top where he will policies that will change the life of the people, point them in the right direction. But thank God now is the time. That's why Jonathan will be hailing him, because they all know there's there's no Nigerian living now, politician, a past leader that will say P2B did this. Nigeria has never gotten a clean human, a clean politician like P2B. So it's an opportunity for Nigerians, like they'll be saying, get your PVC, get it ready that day, just quick and vote for P2B and then go and then let us know that the journey to redemption will then start the next day. Otherwise, Otherwise, Nigeria is doomed. And I believe for Nigeria to have a man like Peter Obi up till this time, there's a reason for it. God really loves Nigeria, want to rescue them. And I know Nigerians, given what I've seen and been hearing up to this moment, they will never miss this opportunity. There is no alternative to Peter Obi. The alternative to Peter Obi is Peter Obi. There is no alternative. Nobody come close in terms of what it takes to be a leader, in terms of strength of character, in terms of competence, in terms of, I don't want to say capacity because Nigerians have bastardized that word. Then, at least in terms of honesty, to tell you exactly what he will do. He said, go and verify. People must have looked at his past. Everything is in the open. He doesn't hide it. When he says that not corrupt, he's corrupt. So all these ones making noise here and there, just to what they call filling the gap. I don't care. I don't lose sleep. Some of us from Anambra State, when we hear these things, I laugh because we know what people will be mean. When governor, people were surprised. This is a man who doesn't want, and how can you, if what is due to him, he said he doesn't want it. What constitutionally say, constitution empowers you to have this, he said he doesn't want. He was made chairman of Security and Exchange Commission. He said you are entitled to this bulletproof car, this car, this car. He said he doesn't want all those allowances, this million. He said he doesn't need it. All he's here is to do meeting with you, do whatever. I say he doesn't want all those things. Let it go back to the bank. As simple as that. Even what is due to him, he refused to accept just because he felt that all these other things, I don't need them. I really need them. For him to, as a governor, he was allocated land. He told the commissioner of land, he said, why are you giving me a land? I'm just serving Anambra, I'm not up to 6 months or 1 year in office, and you are giving me a land. He said, look at this woman who served for 35 years, is retiring. Let they give the land to the woman as her retirement fit. And the woman burst out crying, thanking P2B. This is the type of man he said he doesn't need it. During his time, anybody from Anambra State, if you have first class, no matter the cost, no matter the university, come and take 1 million naira. Just write check, say, look, to congratulate you. That is what he did. That is part of the so-called security vote. He used the security vote, organize every community in Anambra, say, look, bring people, train them, I will pay them through security vote, buy them car. But if there's any violence or any robbery, I hold the traditional ruler responsible. When he did it, that was why Anambra was the safest state under him. As simple as that. He said I gave them the money. He said, look, we will pay, bring the people that will secure your community. They train all boys. P2B gave them vehicle, everything. Say, but anything I hear, any day I hear something happened, you people will pay for it. And that was how everything quietened. So the guy, you see, he's not interested in stealing money. You see, leadership is, if you are interested in stealing money like a Kweremado, that is when you kill. You want to get in all these senators, you see them carrying a jeep, private jet. Peter doesn't care for it. He's not interested. So why? Rather, he will even use his own money, volunteer, say, use it for the people. So why won't this person do well? When he gets into Aso Rock, you may be surprised. He may tell you, look, this amount of things you are buying only for me, my is too much. He will tell you, my son is this, my daughter is married, so I have nobody to give food anymore. This is okay for me and my wife. That's all. And we prized a president. This is what he'll be doing. Or he's looking for how to cut cost, how to cut waste. After cutting those waste, he'll now tell you, we need better school. I want to talk to us. Our children should go to school. So all these people you are seeing, these are thieves. We are trying to, in fact, I wish there had been a tsunami where all of them will be in a jet, maybe going to attend one ceremony and the plane will just crash or got blown in mid-air. Let all of them die off. These are the people holding the people. These are the thieves. Rocha Sokorocha in Imo State built a university with Imo State money, named it Eastern Palm University. Told the people of Imo State that this university is another university owned by Imo State, but went to National University Commissioner, registered it as a property of Rocha Sokorocha and family. Now the thing has been taken. Can you imagine? Built hotels all over with his wife's name. How can you? Is that the type of leader we are talking of? Ojo Zokalu stole more printing press. No printing press. He does Abia, what they call it, Abia, he stole it and brought it to Lagos to start Sun newspaper. These are the type of character you see as leaders. Eh? Chimaroke Nnamani came and started opening Ebano Estate in Enugu, only to do duplex of different types. Then he forfeited it to EFCC. Is that the type of thing we are talking about? Peter Obi never did all this type of things, so they do not like him because he's not a thief like them. All these ones we are hearing, they're all thieves. All of them, all the former government, they're all thieves. All of them. They
Okay.
don't spare anyone because when you open up their record, that's why you now see why they are against Peter Obi. Peter is not like them. When Peter finishes, nothing like EFCC or Jus Okalo has a case. Rochas is having, Chimaro Kendamane has answered, and then I don't think he has finished. Then Sullivan Chime have to leave a PDP to APC to be covered. These are the
All
thieves.
right.
That's why the Southeast is, infrastructure wise, they steal the people's commonwealth, but Peter Obi is not like that, and they do not like him because of that. That's why they're putting all these obstacles on his way. But thank God he will surmount all of them and we push across the line to Aso Rock. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Sian. That was a long one and a very good one because we spoke more about
Okay.
and that is the actual topic of today. So with that, we're going to be rounding up today because we need to go. Before we do that, we're going to be saying thank you to the people that super chatted us today. Prophet Elijah, Mark Erabo, Akubate Ene, George Bushel, and Otage Edosa. God bless you for joining us today and not only joining us and you super chatted us. God bless you all. We did just very few videos, not much. The woman that was crying out for help, that was kidnapped. Thank God. We later got the information. That's why sometimes it's good to talk, to bring out things, because if you bring out things that know better, reach out, tell us more. Thank God she's been released. And we did of that of Stanley, the man that was still like supporting Taobi for now. And we did that one of Suludo. That one was an article by pulling down Labour Party Billboard. To me, and I've been Leo. Because ordinarily, even if, assuming though, even if he did not hey, at least respect him, he was the former governor of that state and he worked for that state. And I know Peter Obi will not do that without not paying the appropriate bill. They are only trying to frustrate themselves, not him. They should have respected him as a senior citizen, a former governor who is going for presidency. That should be Soludo should have been very proud of his man progressing instead of taking this kind of action. Well, you see, anything we do, the hand of God will surely come on us. Whether we do good, the evil we do, it does not go out free. So, with that, now went to another article on I'll be saying people know Japa during his time. Yes, he's actually doing well and putting peace in place. A lot of people will not leave Nigeria. A lot of people want to go back to Nigeria. A lot of people are suffering outside Nigeria. We have everything. We are great people, happy people, educated people. Some of us who have left the country, not because we are looking for greener pasture, I say, because of insecurity. Nigeria is good. A lot of people want to go back. A lot have seen it. So, Mr. Obi has said that if he wins the election, the Japaism will reduce. That brings me back to 80s. In the 1980s, a lot of people go to school in London, US. The moment they finish their course, they don't wait. There's no amount of money the government gives to them. They come with just their follow, nothing else. They come back to Nigeria. Because Nigeria is good. Because Nigeria was good. But that happened today. moment you are finishing your school must be sponsored from Nigeria. They are paying your fees all the way from the Nigerian government to support. We're having this, we're stable. So if we are stable, people will not leave. People will not think of going to. Others want to come because there's the environment is good, the security, the economics is good. You see good investment coming into the country. People that has money want to invest. Private sectors are one of the engine house that move the economy of this country, not government per se. When you see private company coming to pump in money to the system, because the economy is good. Why would they come now? Not possible. So I believe Peter will be on that he will do everything possible to make sure people don't leave the country. And when people don't leave the country, I bet you people will be coming to the country. That's for sure. There will be the video of Jonathan and Willie Obi. That was 11 years ago, talking about Peter Obi. He never thought of this. 11 years ago, you saw the video. Go and finish that video. You will hear what Willie said about him. That the money are claiming that he left more. Go and look for that video. It's out there. Willie Obiano said it is true that the money he left, that he even left more money than he claimed he left. It's in that video. I'm not just, I can remember that video. I went through it a long time ago. I still have it in my head. It's in that video. So a good man is a good man. You never pretend to be a good man. You can never pretend to be a good man. Who you are shows. So really is a good man. He's not greedy. He's a humble man. He cares for everybody. So after that, we'll now play the video of Obasanjo. That was a very brief one. So this was the video we played today. People didn't really call it the true contribution apart from Martina TV, yes, Obasanjo, that came to clarify us on the first video we played on the kidnapped victim. So thank you, madam. You were on the comment section and you took your time out to also come to clarify that information that the person is close to you. You had enough good information. So that was the only call we got today. And we want to say thank you to Machiavelli that rushed in as one of the panelists. We want to say thank you to Mr. Alex. He was also here. We want to say thank you to Mr. Ek. He's still here. We want to say thank you to Peter Kodaye. I think we lost him. And Chooks Oboboise. We want to say thank you to Brother Nice. And we want to say thank you to Cass. And finally, we want to say thank you to CN. So before we go, we would want to give 2 minutes to us here to quickly say final goodbye to our people, and people are there. And we just have 3 people remaining, so I'll start with Alex. Alex, this is your 2 minutes.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Leftist. I thank everybody. Let's keep the fire going. We still believe that there is light at the end of the tunnel. We've come a long way to be discouraged now. We will expect a lot of more shenanigans from these same people who have been at the helm of power over the past 20 to 30 years in one way or the other. So Mr. Obi's 8 years as a governor really impacted lives, and everything is coming out now. So you cannot hide evidence. So we really hope that we can have a governor who was like Peter Obi in his days in Anambra in Edo State. When I didn't know Mr. Peter Obi so much, Mr. Naja schooled me. This platform schooled me. I learned from people and I made my research about the man. To be honest, if we have 10 Peter Obis in Nigeria last 10, 20 years, Nigeria will be a better place. But it's not late. Let's keep pushing. I'm happy with the kind of zeal and the zest and the vigor our young people are using to collect their PVC. They are ready to They are ready to die with INEC. Give him a PVC or I die. That's what is going on now. So INEC, they have to be up and doing. They should release the PVCs with immediate effect. So that woman that was released, I'm very happy. Thank God for that confirmation call. Let me just tell you, 5 million naira is a lot of money for many families, especially when you don't expect it. Some people's account balance can be 80,000, it can be 70,000, can be 200,000. How do you expect them to raise 5 million in less than how many days? It's a lot of money. So citizens are paying the price for wicked government. So 5 million naira, no matter what, for an average human being anywhere around the world, if you convert it to any currency, it's a lot of money. That's people's savings, people's life savings sometimes. So we should not assume that because they didn't take 20 million or 30 million, it's a miracle that she was also released after taking ransom, because the other person was killed in spite of the ransom payment. So we should use all these things happening around us, Deborah's death, everything happening, Edo State train kidnap, as a motivation. Lekki to get massacre to get our PVCs and vote Mr. Peter Obi for a better country. I hope there will be no chaos next month's elections, because our youths are ready to die with these men. If any perceived manipulations take place, it's going to be a very big problem. So thank you. I want to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you for the opportunity. It shall be well with Nigeria someday. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Alex. 5 million naira is very big. And criminal elements everywhere. From the video, we would understand that they were not really Fulani herdsmen. These were businessmen. From their tongue, we know where they come from. All right, Mr. Ike, use your 2 minutes.
I'm excited for tomorrow. Our principal will be at the Chattam House tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I think that will be another plus to what God is doing already. I'm also grateful to God Almighty for the woman that was released by the kidnappers. And I pray for the family that lost their woman, their sister, their mother after they paid the ransom. I pray that God will give the family the fortitude to bear the loss. It's never a good news in Nigeria for people who lose their family through ransom, through kidnapping and ransom. So it's a bad story every day, and it's heartbreaking for how people lose their life because of bad governance, because of corruption. So, but we are praying and hoping that next month God will start rebuilding Nigeria, and we have a new Nigeria, where each and every one of us will be proud to call ourselves Nigerians. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, I'm encouraging our fellow Nigerians that are in Nigeria, please, if you have not gone to collect your PVC, they extended it again, I think as January 29 or so. So it's an opportunity, my fellow Nigerians. Please go and collect your PVC. Don't sell your vote. The days to vote for conscience has gone. Now it's to vote for Peter Obi. You know your conscience already. We know when we talk about vote your conscience. We're no more talking about vote your conscience. You're saying vote Labour Party, from up to bottom. We want a new Nigeria, so that we have some members of Labour Party who will be able to help the new president and the vice president to pilot the affairs of Nigeria. I am very confident that immediately after the election, by God's willing, if Peter wins, almost the same day that Peter Obi was announced winning, majority of the legislators are going to decamp to Labour Party. They are only waiting because they are not sure yet. They don't want to make that move now. They want to win an election from the APC or PDP. But I'm telling you, watch what is going to happen. If Peter Obi win this election, Before you know it, Labour Party will become a majority in the National Assembly because that's all what they are waiting for. We know the game they are playing. We know what is in their mind. So I'm encouraging all of us, keep on the good fight, and God will see us through. God bless you, and I bless the new week for everybody, and I hope we'll be here tomorrow to talk about our principle at the Chattam House. Have a blessed night, all of you, and God bless.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sia.
Hey, yeah. So, yes, we have to keep hope alive. Hopefully, by, like I said, tomorrow, Peter Mill, the Royal Institute of International Affairs, or Chatham House, they call it. So, he will speak to the world in the way they will understand. But one thing is for sure, he will never distribute questions. All questions, he will answer it with facts. He will answer every question with facts and figures. In fact, he will even educate the listening audience on the enormity of the problem that Nigeria is facing. So that is for sure. I know he will do that. And based on that, they will now appreciate why he's coming at this point in time. As for me, I'm not perturbed. I'm not moved. I know he's already there. It's just for INEC to confirm him. Hopefully they won't play any mago. Like the last speaker said, yes, who wouldn't like to identify with Labour Party? Who wouldn't want to? Especially when you have somebody like Peter. But me joy is the fact that for the first time we will have somebody in Aso Rock who is not interested in accumulating money for himself. No, somebody in stealing money. No interest in how to get a house in foreign banker. You see that what says it all, and that is the difference between leadership in the Western world and in Africa. P2B is there. He's not interested. That suitcase he will enter with his belongings. That is what he's going to take out. He's not interested. Oh, I want to, as president, I want to have a house there, president. All those things, he doesn't need them. He will tell you he doesn't need. All he's interested. How has he changed the education system? He said in Enugu that if he becomes president, not even there won't be one day of strike. In other words, he's going to sit with us. What do you want? Give them what they want. Schools will be in session. Every sector he will look into it. All this rubbish on making. I bet P2B will not even. He will try not to even borrow shishi. He will reform the port, more money will come out of it. Reform the airport, money will come out of it. Reform everywhere, even the issue of oil theft. The moment he goes in, the issue of oil theft is as good as done because he's not going to tolerate it and he knows how it is happening. But the most important thing is that the body language when he's in Aso Rock, all these terrorists will now know that the man in Aso Rock is not in their favor. A man that is there now, he doesn't do anything because he sent them to be killing people that are not his tribe people. So when P2B is there, they will know that the
Sir,
music
2
has
minutes.
changed.
Your 2
That
minutes.
all they
This
are
is
after now
random.
is how to catch us. Thank you. Thank you. Now it's just the joy that P2B is going to take over. I already know what he's going to be thinking. So thank you very much. Let me leave the rest for tomorrow. Thank you and good night.
Yes, we can't
Thank
wait
you.
for we can't wait for tomorrow to come
It's
because
true, yeah.
Chattam House
Exactly. It's
will
true.
learn a new thing tomorrow. Nigeria is going to be represented
It's
for
true.
real tomorrow, not the one that we saw when blah 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 went there. It's not going to be passing of envelope or paper for him to remember what to say. Personal information. He's going to say it the way
No,
it is.
you say
He's going
you
to be
will see it
very. I'm
now.
so happy.
You will see
Chattam
it, and
House will
he
not
likes
deny.
moving around or standing up.
Yes, Chattam House will not come to say
You will
we're
see
not
crowd.
told that. So we can't wait, and tomorrow is already here. So with that, I want to say thank you to the
You will see.
Holy Wahala.
Thank you.
Finally give us the best Wahala by super chatting us with why is Soludo wanted to stand for MKO.
Very holy
I
Wahala.
mean, what was his name? Yes, it's politics. Yes, Soludo since yesterday have said his federal government should release Nadu Kanu to him. So should release Nadu Kanu unconditionally. But if they don't want to release him unconditionally, they should release him to him that is ready to stand shorty for Nadu Kanu. Why now? He just want to be relevant.
Don't mind them.
He just want to be relevant. I
Don't
think
mind
Holy
them.
Wahala.
I can't do
I
this.
know you know why you ask this question. I know you already know the reason. All the same, thank you for your support. So with that, we're going to be rounding up this broadcast. We'll be here again tomorrow morning 9 a.m. for newspaper review, and in the evening we'll be here again to talk to us. And I know by that evening, Chattam House would have been closed, and we'll have a lot to talk about all he must have said. We know he has never failed, and he will not fail Nigerians. He's the only hope Nigeria has. He's the only man that is good for the job. Like tomorrow, Nigerians will be proud again that their name is being represented as somebody, a real Nigerian, a Nigerian that know what Nigeria needs, that know the problem Nigeria has, and that have the solution to Nigeria's problem. And tomorrow, we're going to be hearing from Peter Obi and Ahmed. Yes, so with that, so we're going to be rounding up. I don't just really feel like leaving, but I have to go, I have to go. All right. Bye, everybody.